A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Welcome to MLB the Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Peters, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cook sprinting after it. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now in the box, Steve Cook. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Steve Cook.
Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
And he's safe.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Stepping up to the plate, Drew Ward. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. So 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Sierra at second. Cook on at first with nobody out. And that one got a piece of him.
as a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 32.
Here's another 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Batting fifth, right fielder, John Norwood.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. And he'll make it back in safely at third. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Men on third with two down. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So one run, one hit, one error in the inning, and a runner left. Next will be the designated hitter, Connor Justice, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Justice.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his first home run of the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Stepping in, Kevin Manti. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Manti.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cook is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number. At the plate, Steve Cook.
Number 11, Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Connor Justice. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in, Juan Gratterall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Juan Gratterall.
The 1-1. A line shot to third base. At the plate, number 95. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Left side, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Settling in now, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Steve Cook.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Manti up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 3-2.
Leading off for Mobile.
Striding into the box, Kevin Manti. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Cook has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Jose Rojas. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Rojas.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cook moves over. And that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Way to get on base.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Cook stands at second with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Towers moves over. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready once again, number 31. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Cook is there. 2 down. So a big moment in the ball game here. Steve Cook, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Number 31 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 37, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping into the box, Blair Towers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Blair Towers.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Cook on the move. 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Steve Cook.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. This is skied out toward right. Marsh is there to put it away for route number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They're not concerned.
Here's Jabari Blash. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cook comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put.
Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
2 quick strikes, and now ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. 1 there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Marsh. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Cook. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Towers is right there, 1 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Cook. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Bay Bears lead it 2-0. Striding in once again, Blair Towers. He singled his last time up.
Towers.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Cook giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Alex Wimmers claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Bay Bears, 2 runs. 10 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gonzalez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Cook. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Blash is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. Now to the plate, Jabari Blash, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Marsh on the move, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
The batter, number 4.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marsh sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Cook.
Number 11, Steve Cook.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Blash is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Bay Bears on top. 5. Now at the plate, number 31. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Ready for another shot now, Steve Cook.
Fielder, Steve Cook.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Line towards center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Cook, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box, and they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Felix Pena takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Felix Pena.
Now at the plate, number 0. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Christopher Torres, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. The 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Christopher Torres. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go. Blake Anderson is on deck. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Mobile Bay Bears took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 30 with his 4th win this season. Gonzalez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Bay Bears: 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Pablo Lopez will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Steve Cook, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 32.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. His first home run of the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Striding into the box, number 74. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cook is over, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Backhanded. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. In now, Ewing. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Number 32.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in now, number 4. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Norwood on third, Cook on second, Ewing on at first with 2 down. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Standing in, number 31. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
31.
This is lifted out to left. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Steve
The
Cook.
left fielder, number 11, Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Tower is there, 2 gone. Digging in, number 74. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard hit at third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Stepping up now, Steve
The
Cook.
left fielder, number 11, Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Now batting, number 32.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
No damage done after the 2-out triple. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on. Into the box, Juan Gratterall, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The 2-1 home. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Steve Cook. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Bay Bears lead it 6-4.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Mobile jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 20 gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Cash works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Bay Bears: 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 21 men on base.
Welcome to MLB the Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Number 70, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Now batting, Blair Towers, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Blair Towers.
3-2 pitch. In the air now, out to left field. Cook is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Relay.
Towers takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So digging in now, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jumbo Shrimp, left fielder, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point.
Come on.
Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Juan Graterol steps in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Justice over to his left, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Connor Justice. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cook will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Steve Cook, and their runners at the corners now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Towers is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Blair Towers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. So striding forward now, number 5. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. So stepping in, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 4-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Blair Towers. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cook is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. It's stretch time here by the shores of the Blue River. Striding in once again, Zach Gibbons. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cook is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Digging in once again, Blair Towers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Drew Wasinski gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 55, Drew Wasinski. The batter, number 31.
Into the box, number 31. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Torres onto the grass, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
4-2 the final score today. The Jumbo Shrimp jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 70 notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line.